Politicians and celebrities make deals behind closed doors. Promises broken in their income source. Hidden agendas run the grand parade. In the circus, choose a masquerade. Believe me, I wouldn't lie. I've been given money, power, and fame to keep you in line.
Okay, 1 second, everyone, as I wait for people to come. All right, so today we're going to be talking about how to use AI to get the best skincare routine of your life. And this is perfect for no matter what your skincare problem might be. It's going to absolutely change your life. So we are going to, like, this is for guys too, because I know like a lot of guys watch this sometimes and you're like, this is dumb chick stuff. But guess what? You guys have skin too. And girls would really appreciate it if you guys took care of it every now and then. Just saying. And the younger you look, the better you look, you know, the better your prospects, the better chicks you can get, the better everything. So let's not poo-poo the importance of looking good. All right. So let's see. How do I get? Okay, here we go. Let's start. We're going to use ChatGPT because it is free. It's absolutely free. So everybody can use it. No excuses. All right. So let's see. How can I type and do this? All right. So let's say, okay, we have rose. Yeah, we can get rid of that. We'll get into that. That's good. Okay. So I'm going to do me as an example, whatever. I already got my skincare stuff, but like, let me show you how I would get it. So I would say, all right, make me a skincare routine that is anti-aging, right? What else? No phthalates. No, did I spell that wrong? I think it's right. No, that's right. No endocrine disruptors. No parabens. You know, so like these are the things you want to make sure you include. What else? Like some other things. Okay, for let's say the type of skin. For let's see. Sensitive. Let's see. I sometimes get rosacea prone. Let's see. That everything rosacea prone, dry skin. Okay. This is another important part. Use products that can be found. Let's use Amazon. We're not gonna buy stuff from Amazon because Amazon has fake stuff, but it's a great place to use for this example. All right. That can be found on Amazon. Product made in Korea, Italy, France, or Europe, because they just have better regulations than what we have. All right. Oh, also fragrance free. So let me put that. No fragrance. Because you don't want any of that. Okay. So this is it. Anti-aging, no phthalates, no endocrine disruptors, no fragrance, no parabens for sensitive, rosacea prone, dry skin. Products that can be found on Amazon. You're not going to do that, but this is just so it's easy. For the example, products made in Korea, Italy, France, and Europe. We do not want anything that is made in the United States. All of our stuff is toxic. I'm sorry. They'll take benign ingredients and they'll mix them together, knowing that the chemical reaction will cause your skin barrier to break down. Okay. So it is just absolute garbage. The best top tier skincare is going to be Korean. It just is what it is. All right. Let's see what we got over here. Look at how awesome this is. All right. Okay. Now it's going to send you some bull craps. I do not like Bioderma and La Roche-Posay. This is expensive trash. Aveton, that's okay. Okay. So we have to tweak it a little bit. Let's see. Okay. Extra treatments. Oh, okay. Nice. All right. So anyways, this is really good. I do not like this one. So I'm going to say, for the cleanser and toner, choose cheaper options based in Korea. And this is going to make it a little bit better. Yes, America is a bug. Oh no. Oh no. This is one of the top tier worst products you will know. There, I could go into it, but it's so bad for you. It's so absolutely terrible for you. Okay, so this one is okay. All right, cleansing gel. Okay, yes, this one is fine. Okay, this is the other reason why I love freaking Korean products. It is so friggin' awesome that they actually care about the skin barrier. American products are basically like, let me put a freaking sledgehammer to your skincare barrier. Let me take all the good bacteria off your skin. Let's kill everything. And then just like make your skin raw and red and your pores open and your pH is off. And then any sort of bacteria can go right in there and screw you over. It is like the worst. We have the worst skincare, hair care, all products. You can do this for your hair products too. The hands down worst products in the world. Okay, our retinols are so freaking strong and they put like toxic ingredients in there, like parabens, fragrances, petroleum, all this junk in there. Also, you want to put no petroleum, but I forgot to do that. So let me add that. Okay. All right, so let's see what we got. The cool thing is it actually like gives you a little bit background on what they are. I wouldn't say anything mass produced is mass garbage. I would say in America. I think Ian Carroll was it who released something basically saying that anytime there's a corporation, legally they are held to the stockholders. So what a lot of American companies do is whenever a small little mom and pop, like let's say a skincare brand, a small mom and pop skincare brand, they start getting popular. People are like, wow, this stuff really works. Doesn't irritate me. I love it. What they're going to do is the big megacorp is going to absorb that. They're going to buy it. And now they have to report to their stockholders because they are like a publicly traded company now because they've been absorbed by a bigger corporation. So what they're going to do is every year they have to make a profit and they cannot go into the best interest of the consumers anymore. They are legally required to be in the best interest of the people who the stockholders basically. So what they're going to do is they're going to replace all the products with cheap junk. They're going to make everything terrible. They just make it terrible. How dare you? Anyways, so this is a good example. All right, so we have this. It's Korean. It's got a low pH, which is really important because you don't want like something with a high pH. It will rip your skin barrier. So imagine just like, when you have like something like glyphosate in your gut, it rips the one cell layer gut lining. So this is going to rip your little skin lining off and then it's going to make everything go right in, absorb. So if you have any toxic ingredients, they get absorbed. Okay, we'll talk about hair another time. I'm going to do hair another time because that's very different. Mass produced, if it is owned by a mega corporation in the United States, yes, I agree. Okay, so for your cleanser, we're getting the low pH gentle cleanser, hydrates without irritations. Koreans have a whole bunch more ingredients that we do not have in the United States. We don't have anything like what they have. They're just so decades more advanced. Like we have junk here. Okay. This is a really good one. This is a redness relief toner, so it's alcohol free and it has extra ingredients that, again, we don't have here that calm redness down, right? Now we have an antioxidant serum. So this is a vitamin C serum, which is great for the daytime. So you're going to brighten the skin. It helps support your collagen. This is great for the daytime. So you're going to do your cleanser, right? And then toners are very important. Guys especially like to forget about toners. They're just like, I don't need a toner. I'm a guy. You need a toner because when you're cleansing, even if it's a gentle pH cleanser, you are still stripping your skin, right? So that's ruining your pH. Toner immediately brings your pH back down. So you want to have the shortest amount of time between cleanser and toner because you need to splash that stuff. I don't use a cotton ball or whatever. I just pour a little bit in my hand and then I splash it on so it gets there everywhere. And yes, I make my husband use skincare products. I actually did his skincare routine with this. It's a little more. Just hold on. Are you freaking kidding me? You need products. You have skin. Okay. So moving on from your serum, moisturizer. Moisturizer is really important. Okay. When you put a serum on, a lot of people don't, girls included, guys included for sure. They do not know this, but you need to let the serum absorb into your skin. So you want to wait like 3-4 minutes. If you can wait 5, better, right? For it to absorb. So you want the vitamin C serum or your serums at night, which are going to be different, to absorb fully into your skin and kind of like, not be wet, not be sitting on top. And then you seal it in with your moisturizer. So this is a good moisturizer. They have, look, barrier support without petroleum-based ingredients. High tier. This is what you want. Petroleum-based products that we have here everywhere, it's like smearing plastic over your skin so it can't breathe and it hydrates by like when you put plastic over your skin and your skin kind of evaporates, whatever, it kind of will plump it up with your own sweat, but it's still blocking toxins from escaping. It's disgusting. You do not want that. Also, petroleum is bad for you. It does get absorbed. You do not want to have that. But these products use clean ingredients, right? All right, so you need to use your moisturizer. Now, you're also going to want your moisturizer to kind of absorb first, because if you put products on top of product without letting it kind of absorb in between, you're going to smear it around. So you're going to have no moisturizer here, sunscreen here, a spot of no sunscreen here. It's going to be a big mess. So you have to your face like it's freaking you're trying to sandpaper something. Like you're not trying to sandpaper your freaking deck or something. This is your face. You need to be gentle. You don't want to rip the skin around. Okay. So we're going to let that absorb a little bit, your moisturizer, and then we're going to put your sunscreen on your hands, right? And then you're going to pat it on everywhere you need to pat it on. Okay. The other thing is, I don't know if this sunscreen has it or not, but you want to use a zinc oxide, which is a physical sunscreen, and zinc oxide also it's used in baby butt diaper cream, right? So when you have irritation, it immediately chills out that irritation, right? But of course, if you buy baby butt cream in the United States, it's going to have fragrance, it's going to have toxic petroleum garbage, it's going to have parabens. It's going to have endocrine disruptors. It's going to make your skin break out. It's going to make it so much worse. So I actually don't believe in like you need sunscreen, right? Unless you're doing acids at night, which we're going to get into. We're going to show you how to do those. So if you're using a good skincare anti-aging routine, it's going to have a few acids at night. So then you will need sunscreen during the day. That's mandatory. Now, if you don't use anything on your skin, I do not think you need a sunscreen, right? Especially if you're not getting like no exposure and then a big exposure. If you're getting a little bit of exposure every day to the sun, your skin will start producing enough melanin to deal with the sun's rays, right? Also, if you're not stripping your skin and you leave some of your natural oils on your skin, let's say you don't use any skincare routines, period, you're not using soap on your face, no cleansers, none of that stuff, you can go out in the sun and you'll have the natural oils on your skin. You'll have built tolerance to the sun, so it won't be a shock. People get burned when they don't go outside and then they go to the beach for like hours. That's why you need sunscreen if you're going to do something crazy like that. But if you're getting a little bit of sun exposure every day and you're not doing an excessive amount of sun and you don't use any skincare with acids or any sort of like routine like that, you should be okay without sunscreen if it's not an extended amount of time. So keep that in mind. But the zinc oxide based, it's called sunscreens will have like that calming effect. They will repair the skin barrier. So don't think of it as just a sunscreen. If you get the zinc oxide, it is also skin calming. It is skin care. It is repairing. It is fixing the barrier. It is reducing inflammation. Now, it is also going to make your skin have a white tint on it. So that is where you need to go in the daytime, all right? You're going to need to find a Korean, put all the requirements and stuff like that I just put for skincare, the same ones, but you're going to say for a BB cream or for a tinted moisturizer, tinted whatever, right? Tinted cream. They call it a BB cream over there. So you're still going to use the zinc oxide one because they might not have a very good or very strong one in the tinted sunscreen or the tinted moisturizer. You always need to have separate too. Like just consider that extra. Don't think of it as just sunscreen. So it doesn't turn look, I'm wearing it and then I put my tinted BB cream on top of it. And I don't look like a ghost. I mean, I only put it like here up and I don't look like a ghost. See? It's fine. Yes, Kat does all of this. All right, so that is your daytime routine. You got your BB cream, that's your last step, right? For the evening, because you had to use a BB cream, you're going to need some sort of an oil to slosh off that cream without stripping your skin. We are never, ever going to use any sort of cleanser that foams again. That is trash. That is garbage. Please never touch a foaming cleanser as long as you live. Thank you. So we're going to get this nice cleansing oil, right? A cleansing oil is great. You can also use jojoba oil. So straight, organic, 100% jojoba oil. You put a few drops in your hand, pat it around, and get it everywhere, especially like around your eyes where you don't want to put a cleanser really close. So you put that around your eyes. You can get even petroleum. I mean, not petroleum. No. You can get jojoba oil even in your eye. It's not going to irritate. It'll just come right out. No problem. No hemp oil that is estrogenic. We do not want man boobs. So, or endometriosis or any hormone problems. No endocrine disrupting oils. You can also look, you can put into ChatGPT the least like pore clogging. I think it's called comedogenic, the least comedogenic, safest oils for double cleansing or whatever you want to say. It's not hobo. No, it's with a J. Lord have mercy. Anyways, I do not recommend. A lot of people are saying something about like using beef tallow and all beef grease. No, it can grow fungus. Like it, if you have no proneness to that, maybe you can get away with it, but it's not giving you any benefits. You know what I mean? Like it's another fad garbage American, hoo-ha garbage. Anyways, so for the evening routine, you're going to use your oil cleanse. You can get an oil cleanser or you can get the jojoba oil, whatever. Yes, a lot of people have fungal acne, fungal infections, and they think it's just irritation or they think it's rosacea. It could be fungal based. So you have to be very careful with what you put on your face. All right. So the first cleanse is the oil. And then you have to do a second cleanse when you're removing your BB cream, right? Even dudes. All right. So this one is going to be a cleansing gel. It's the same one you use in the morning, right? So you're going to use this again. And then immediately, remember, you have to tone your skin because your skin barrier is compromised. You need to immediately tone it down. So you're going to use your toner. And now we're going to have an anti-aging serum. Now, retinol in the United States is so freaking horrendous. It is it rips the skin off. It makes you inflamed. It makes you have like irritation. Your skin falls off. You look like you're breaking out. You look like you have some sort of disease. It makes it flaky, but like in a horrible, horrible way. So like the retinols in the United States, because of the other ingredients that they put on, it just makes everything on your skin worse. So stay away from everything based in the United States. This one is based in Hungary. I would probably switch it to another one. Like, let me actually find the one that I get, which I think is the best of the best because it's a very good formula for the skin barrier. So let me pop that one up. Yeah. Okay, here we go. This one. Okay, so this is my most expensive skincare product, right? Usually it's actually way more expensive than when I bought it, but whatever. You have to kind of look at this one to see when it goes on sale and stuff like that. They do have sales and other websites too. You don't have to get in here. But the important thing, this is a type of retinol that is not as strong as the one in the US, and it is 0.05%, right? So it's not going to, this is about 1 ounce, and I just put a half a pea size amount every other day, a half a pea size amount every other day around my face, right? So this is going to last you forever. I don't know, maybe like 5 months, I would say, if you do it well. Yeah, it could totally last that long. But this is really, really good. And also has niacinamide and all these other things and hyaluronic acid. It says mature, but it's like anyone can do it because a lot of times when it says mature, it means that it's super hydrating, but like too much, like if you have paper thin skin from like elderly, whatever. But this brand, it's not that way. Like you can use it if you're young too. So don't worry about that one. I highly recommend this one. Awesome, amazing. All right. So now back here. So we have our anti-aging serum, and then we have a moisturizer, right? Remember the serum, especially, what did I click? Okay. Especially when you're using an anti-aging serum, you have to wait. You cannot put your moisturizer on immediately. You have to let it dry. Go do something else, right? Like, I don't know what you guys do. Like if you're a chick, pluck your eyebrows or whatever, or like brush your teeth, do something else while it's absorbing, and then put your moisturizer on top. Okay. So make sure you're waiting. All right. And then if you have like in this case, you have a really dry skin, you can also put a face oil on top of that. You're going to put it on your hands and you're going to pat it in. You are not going to put a glob and then just smear it, because that's going to rip off everything you did. So you have to put it on your hands and then pat lightly everywhere. All right. And 1 to 2 times a week, we're going to do some extra steps. We're going to exfoliate, especially if you have rosacea prone skin. You need to exfoliate, but you need to use specific things that do not make it worse. Now, mandelic acid is amazing. This is what the celebrities use whenever they have like a dark spot, like, or anything, or some sort of an irritation, and they just want the skin to start like exfoliating off and get rid of it as soon as possible. So this is 5%. It's like a watery mandelic acid exfoliation. So this does not make your rosacea flare. It's very, very gentle. It is going to make it peel off so that we can get rid of that skin layer, right? Especially if there's any brown spots or irritation, you want that to like exfoliate, but gently. Then we're going to have a hydrating mask. And this is really good because it soothes inflammation, which is basically what rosacea is. Rosacea is inflammation. Rosacea seems to come from people who have gut dysbiosis. So there's an imbalance in your gut bacteria. There's a bad bacteria that overgrown too much. There's a fungus that overgrown too much. There could be a viral infection or something in your gut. You could be in mold. Mold can trigger rosacea. You can be exposed to fungus. A lot of people who work out a lot in public gyms, they get rosacea, and it's actually triggered by like the fungus being breathed in. So you have to be careful about that. And it could also be like, I went to have sushi and I got some bacterial infection, or I have parasites and I got like a parasitic infection. It's very many things, but it's usually like the flares happen because you had like an acute exposure, or if it's parasites, it could be like around the full moon. So you want to see, when does it flare? What do I do? If it is, I go out in the sun and I get a huge flare, that's going to be more of like something in the gut happening. So be very aware about that. So you need to take probiotics. If you have rosacea, you need to make sure you're trying to crowd out whatever bad bacteria or fungus is growing in your gut. You also want to take some chlorella. So you do not take chlorella with supplements or anything that you want to absorb. So not around food or anything like that. So you take chlorella at night so that you can detox any pathogens at night, or especially anything that they are releasing. So anyways, barrier treatment. This is for sensitive skin or when you have a flare-up. This is going to very strongly strengthen your skin barrier and help lower the inflammation. So there's many products that do these things. So my list might be different than yours based on your skin concerns, and based on if you can even put like, I want things to cost between this much and this much. I want things. No. So you can just be like, I want things that are only based in Korea, which is fine. But I will say this one is amazing. Okay, let me find some other products that I want to show you guys just so you can see some of my favorite products to use for the skin. Let me open. Oh, this one is good. Okay. All right. How do I share this page? Present. Okay, so this one is something, it is a vitamin C filter. So I put first I'm going to put let me show you I've put like a filter like this. So let me show you. I put a filter like this, and then after it, because I have hard water, and hard water, as we know, destroys your skin barrier, destroys. So I put this one first, and then I put the vitamin C one to get rid of the hard water, because the other one filters impurities, and then this one will help with the hardness. Okay, so that on the water side, and then we have, okay, this is a really great one. This one is, I think it's Korean based. This is another retinol. So if you don't want to get the other retinol I said, that's like $44, but you still want to have a gentler retinol. This says eye cream, but you can use this as a spot treatment too, wherever you have wrinkles around your eyes, because it is an eye cream. Wherever, if you have tech neck lines, you can put on your tech neck lines. If you have lines here, you can put it there. Wherever you have any lines coming up, or where you want to avoid anything, if you have a brown spot, it can help get rid of the skin turnover faster, so it's going to go away better. Here is, now this is the one product that, the one company that is not, that is based in the US that I am still okay with. Now, they do have some ingredients that I do not like, but generally they are pretty effective, and most of them are pretty clean products. So I use this one at night. It's a 5% lactic acid and 2% hyaluronic acid. It's very gentle. That is my treatment at night, right? So I'll put that on, and then I'll put, where is it? Then I'll put this on spots, right? And then let's see. Okay, and for me, when I want to use a BB cream, I also got this. This is going to be after your moisturizer. This is, they call it a Glow Bomb Primer Moisturizer, blah, 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 blah. So I put this on after like my moisturizer kind of dried a little bit. And this is going to kind of make any fine lines or wrinkles smooth out and hold and grab the BB cream so it doesn't settle into any fine lines or anything like that you might have going on. And this is the BB cream that I am currently using. And yes, it has SPF, but I still use an SPF on top of it. So it's not very expensive, $10, pretty good deal. Yes, you do need the glow thing, but here is where you can get them both together for like $22.80. So it's still a good deal. And yeah, so this is buildable. So what that means is you pat it on everywhere, and it'll help get rid of the whiteness from the zinc oxide based sunscreen. And this will bring back some color to your face. And then if you need a little more coverage, after it dries, you can put another layer on and just like layer it, let it dry, layer it, let it dry. And then you should be good to go. And then let's see what else. There's something. Okay. This is the sunscreen that I personally love. It's a watery white sunscreen. It's a mineral-based Korean sunscreen. This is zinc oxide. This has nothing bad in it. This I consider a treatment for inflammation and redness. It's the same freaking main ingredient that they put in like the diaper cream if you have irritated or broken skin. So this will calm irritated, broken skin. So I love this sunscreen. I think everybody should have it. It does not have any nasty smells. It doesn't have anything weird in it. It's just top notch. Anyways, let's see what else. Okay. Here's another one that I like. Okay. This one is if you have like really red spots, like redness, not just rosacea per se, but like maybe you have irritated skin from whatever. You put something on, you had an allergic reaction, something went wrong somewhere. So zinc oxide is really good for that, but also this cream is good, especially like on the exact spots. So it has other things that are very soothing and calming for the skin. And it also helps repair the skin barrier, which no product in the United States does, because they don't care about our skin barriers, apparently. So yeah, this is really good. I highly recommend it. It is nice. Let me see if I could find something else that I can show you guys. Okay, there's one that I really like. And yes, this one I like. Okay. This is another cream that I love to use for any sort of dark circles around your eyes. Like if you don't sleep very well, or if you have allergy eyes, you have pets in the house, you have mold in the house, you have some sort of something that's giving you allergies. You know, those dark circles around your eyes, that's not just from lack of sleep. That could be allergies. Something is irritating you. So anyways, this has glutathione in it. And if you know anything about glutathione, it's very, very good. I also recommend not just putting glutathione on topically, but you should be taking it. This is a mandatory supplement. It is the most powerful antioxidant. It is the king antioxidant. You can find in my dispensary in the description box below. You have to sign up, put your email, all that stuff into my dispensary. It says, I think it says Kat or something like that on it. You will be able to find liquid glutathione supplements that are very high quality. You have to keep them in the fridge. Now, glutathione makes your breath stink. Do not use it before a date. Do not do it. You're going to be breathing like a freaking dragon. It's nasty. But glutathione is so good for you. So after like nothing's going to happen that night, and you're getting ready for bed, whatever, you're not going to be around anyone, or you're not going to be making out with anybody, then you take your glutathione and you put it back in the fridge, because it needs to be in the fridge, and you won't bother anybody. But you need to take it. This is the best freaking supplement. So please take that. Okay, this also has this acid, which is a very, non-aggressive, but still works acid, and of course vitamin C, which you need. So this is good. It's good for morning and night, and you can use it as a spot treatment, not just on your eyes, because I use it like on the inner corner where it gets dark, and then like the outer corner where it gets a little red, right? So I do that, but you can also use it anywhere else you have any sort of spots that you want to improve, or redness or fine lines or whatever. And you can layer all these products. Just make sure that you check with ChatGPT. Can I put this product on top of this product, or should I use it separately? It will answer it, because that's how awesome the AI is. All right. And if you still have redness, if you still have irritation, this is the king product that I love for redness. It is a calming cream, redness relief, blah, blah, blah. You can have oily or sensitive skin or whatevs. Let me see. Is this one for oily too? I didn't. Okay. This one is not for oily skin. So if you don't have oily skin, you can use this one. Let me see. What is this one? This one is just sensitive skin. So there's different versions depending on what you might have going on. But I love this one for any redness, irritation. If by some chance one of these products, because you can never tell, sometimes you'll be sensitive to an ingredient, one of these products gives you some sort of an irritation or an allergic response, wash your face off. Remember not to use that product anymore. And then put this on, and it's going to help you. And then you might want to layer on top of that a zinc oxide-based cream or something, especially if it's right before you're going to sleep. Who are we stabbing? Is it Simperius? If it's Simperius, just leave the scar there. He needs to remember what he's done. Oh my gosh. Okay. So anyways, I have been using my new skincare routine, and mine is like primarily, except for that, I think it's just one product that I showed you. That's a retinol 0.05, whatever, that type of product. Other than that, they are all Korean now. And I do use the Ordinary serum, so there's like 2. Okay, fine, whatever. The rest are Korean, and I even stopped using my like it's really, really difficult to find non-endocrine disrupting, paraben free, whatever, like foundation or whatever you call it, like makeup. So I no longer have to use the stuff and plus it's expensive. This one is $9.99 and it's $20 if you get the balm, whatever that you put on first, right? To smooth everything out. So let's say $20. It's $20 to get a non-toxic one from a US based company. First of all, it doesn't have it on Amazon or Sephora or Ultra or any of these stupid companies. No, you have to go to the company directly. You have to know about them. And it's like $50 for the teeny tiny little pot, right? It's freaking criminal. And they don't have good packaging. It's junk, right? So yes, it kind of works, but it kind of doesn't. And it's coconut oil based, and coconut oil products can give you fungus. If you know anything about that, it's occlusive. It's not going to help you if you get acne or rosacea. So stay away from those. So be very careful when people say things like it's natural, because coconut oil is natural and it's still not good for everybody. If you have perfect skin, it's not going to give you a problem. But if you have any sort of skin concerns, it can be a disaster. So now I just use my little BB cream and I'm good, right? I do not need any weird stuff. I also like, if you're a female or you have a chick and you want to make sure she's not getting any hormone problems, endocrine disruptors, actually endocrine disruptors can make women biatchy, if you know what I mean. So if you have a chick in your life, your sister, your mom, whatever, and they're a little bit cranky or they have some sort of hormone problems or they're breaking out or their skincare just doesn't look like it's working for them, help them out. Tell them about the AI and the chat GPT and tell them about what they need to put into it. Because if you don't have that prompt that says, don't include this, don't include this, don't include this, make sure it's made here, it's not going to give you anything good. All right. Also, sometimes, okay, what are we talking about? Age spots. A lot of the things that I mentioned that are exfoliants, if you use them for a period of months, it will lighten age spots. So you don't have to worry about that. You do have to spot treat on them, let it dry, maybe put like 2 spot treatments on top of each other. It's not an age spot, but it's like an old scar and it's like really hard to get rid of this one. Also because I don't really scrub my arm here, I guess as much as like my face. So it takes longer to come off. So now I've been using stuff and it's finally getting lighter because I just don't have the time to be scrubbing. All right. Let's see. What are you guys talking about? Bentonite clay, I do not use that anymore because it's highly too drying for us. I used to use all the clay masks. Again, this is an American thing. American products are like too much. It's like, oh, I have a little bit of oil on my cheeks. Let's freaking suck all the freaking oil that my body makes. What is that going to do? That is going to work for a few days and then it's going to make the body think, oh no, I don't have enough oil. So then it's going to overproduce quickly and that's going to create more inflammation and spots. Please do not use super drying spot treatments. That is, we've moved on from like those type of really harsh things. We're not trying to take a sandblaster to our problems. We're trying to be very gentle. Instead of thinking, I need to kill this, which is how Americans think, give me the antibiotics, give me like the strongest ones you've got. We need to think, how do I repair my skin barrier and calm inflammation? So if you're going to that mindset, your skin is going to get better faster. The other thing is, when you start taking things, even like the gentle retinols and all the gentler exfoliating products that I said, you might have an initial peeling reaction, right? So your skin is going to start peeling off like a little lizard, right? That is fine. You're okay. You're going to very gently make sure when you're moisturizing, you can get like heavy moisturizer and then like you can rub like a towel with the heavy moisturizer on. steam your face first, like use some warm water to kind of loosen up anything that's peeling, put a heavy moisturizer, and then get like a clean towel and then just kind of rub to get off the peeling as much as possible. There's going to be a time. Do not use freaking loofahs. No. We're not using loofahs. Oh my goodness. Okay. So anyways, you're going to let it peel gently, naturally. You're not going to, again, no sandpaper. You're going to be like, should I get like a harsh exfoliator and just, no, just let it happen naturally. Give it a few days to peel off. And then when you keep using the products, it's not going to have a big peel again because you've gotten off those initial top layers that were very, like kind of stuck, right? Loofahs are bad because they're ripping your skin and they're causing tears in your skin, right? So we don't want to do that. We want to be gentle. Also, we do not want to rip the skin barrier off of our skin. So what we want to do is we want to use gently exfoliating products. The same with your face. So you're going to want to get like a, let's see, like a mild exfoliant. You can do the same thing. Okay. Okay. Let me share this page so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Same requirements for body skincare routine. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, so yeah. So this is good. So we have a gentle hydrating cleanser. Again, we are not ripping. We're gently doing it. And this is like a body wash and shampoo. Sensitive skin, no sulfates, super gentle. This is nice, okay? Now, I think these two products are a little too expensive, and I do not like Bioderma. Even though it's from France, it's expensive, fancy name, whatever, branding. Just ask for it to give you something that's like a lower price range. It's fine. Korean specifically, if you can. Then you put this. This is the same one that it said for the body. So like you can use that. I mean, for the face, you can also use that as a spot treatment on your body. If you have like any, like a scar, you need to start like exfoliating off, or maybe dead skins or whatever. This one is really good. This is a physical exfoliant, but it's non-abrasive. So all of our exfoliants here, they're like sugar scrubs, freaking sand, and I don't know. There's like these horrible, and they tear, little micro tears. It is horrible for you. Please do not use those. So yeah, get something that is gentle, better for you. Moisturizing, we are doing barrier repair with anti-aging, right? So non-petroleum based, not irritating, reduces redness. This is really good. Okay, yeah. So this one is good. And then a body oil on top of that, or body butter. I would say no freaking scent. I don't like any scent. So you can like clarify some things in there. And then sun protection, whatever, if you use that on your body. If you have dry, cracked skin, it's giving you this option. Keratitis pilaris, or rough skin. You know how like some people have rough skin bumps like on the back of their arms, or maybe they have like a lot of guys, especially who work with they have like that rough skin over here. This is going to help with that. Hyperpigmentation, whatever. So this is like a nice serum that you can use on your whole body. So that's really great. And these are, look, some good tips. Lukewarm water, because you don't want to dry out sensitive skin with super hot water. Now that's hard for me because I love me some super hot water. Pat skin dry. You don't want to rip it, scrub it. They sell so many things that are like physical, like this little thing you put your hand in, and it's like it'll rip the skin off, and you'll be like, look at all these pieces of dead skin. This is wonderful. What you don't realize, it's ripped to shreds your skin layer, your barrier of your skin layer. So it's going to make your skin more sensitive, more likely to get inflamed, more likely to have any sort of invaders come in. Do not do that. We're not trying to kill our skin. All right. And it says SPF, blah, blah, blah. If you're getting in the sun, use the zinc oxide base SPF, only like spot treatment where you're using it. Like if you're just showing your arms from here down, just put it from here down. You're fine. Also in the shirts, a lot of guys get like that V, wrinkled V-neck. Guys, please just put a little sunscreen. It's okay. Anyways, so this is going to really help you stay hydrated and smooth, youthful looking as long as possible, and no adrenochrome needed. So this is what we want. Okay, well, I do not know what this product is, but if it helped you, that's great. Yes. I like a guy who's in a V-neck if, you know, it works out a little bit. Look, I didn't say. It depends on the guy. Like some guy, yeah, if it's too tight, it's a problem. I know what you're saying. So it really depends on the guy and the look, the overall. Castor oil, again, this is one of those things that Americans just like love putting a freaking grenade on everything. Castor oil, I would say use it for your liver. What you're going to do is you're going to get castor oil, soak some organic cotton muslin, whatever, something, or get like organic cotton towels, right? Soak it, cover it here, then put like a heating pad or whatever on top of it. You might want to, you have to put some sort of like heat resistant plastic. Plastic heated is really bad for you, blah, 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 blah. But if you want it to penetrate, it needs to be warm. The other thing you can do, I'm extra, so I do this, is I have the infrared sauna. So I'll coat my liver area with the castor oil and get in the sauna with nothing on top of it. Just get in the sauna. So it's going to help the castor oil penetrate more to like help the liver. So it's really good for if you have a liver, if you have like some sort of like maybe like a little not medical advice tumor and, you know, blah, 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 or some sort of growth or something, thyroid stuff, whatever, you put it there and then you get into an infrared sauna. And so that you don't have to put like, because you look online and they'll say like cover yourself in plastic and then put heat on top of it when you know that's giving you like other problems. So it's like, what's going on here? But yeah, so castor oil, not good for the face. It makes things penetrate that should not penetrate your skin. So if you mix castor oil with another skincare ingredient, or if you're layering and you put a little castor oil on, it's going to suck everything that shouldn't be sucked into your bloodstream very quickly. That can be dangerous. So I do not recommend castor oil. Also, some people have put it around their eyes and they get away with it. Other people, they get extremely bad problems. So be very careful. They want to say everything's a miracle cure, but no. Especially if your castor oil is in plastic, it's just sucking in all the phthalates and you're just going to smear phthalates on you and get endocrine. Yeah, a lot of people use it on their eyes to like grow their eyelashes. Please do not do that. No. Anyways. So, okay. Any other questions about skin stuff? Maybe we can do hair stuff too. Let me see. Okay. Here is your hair care routine. I put curly hair because obviously. All right. So I like this. Okay. All right. Update with any products to increase hair growth. Let's grow our hair a little bit. Oh gosh. Okay. Here we go. Okay, we want to stimulate hair growth. So it's the same one. So this is good. Okay, very nice. Denmark, okay, that's probably safe. Italy, okay, that's probably safe. Okay, I like that. Um, this one, Italy, okay, we're good. Okay, so these should be okay. These should be safe. I would not get, again, trying to find hair products in the United States is freaking insanity because everything here, oh, how do I get? Don't put it in your eyes. All right, make sure it's fragrance free too. Yeah, you can update it to say like price ranges and stuff like that, and it'll help you. All right, so we got leave-in conditioner, blah, 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 blah. Okay, very nice. Hair growth treatments. Oh, very nice. Okay, so give you some options for that. I actually might get some of this after I'm done with this. I'm gonna order some more stuff and try it out and see what's good. Okay. Oh, very nice. Okay, now we have some styling stuff. Let's see what they say. Okay, good. A lot of curly hair stuff has alcohol, which will cause drying of the hair over time, which freaking sucks. Okay, very good. A deep treatment conditioner. You don't want to do treatment conditioners too much because it'll make your hair stringy and not hold shape. So there's a gentle balance. Everybody thinks I want my hair as moisturized as possible, but if it's too moisturized, it's like gross and stringy and ugh, dead, and it doesn't have any body or like whatever. So don't over moisturize. Very nice. I like these. I'm gonna try some. Boost circulation and promote growth. Okay, this is great. The other thing that I would definitely say if you want to like get some more hair growth is red light therapy. Buy one on Amazon. Where is my red light therapy? I want to show you the exact one because I love it. Um all right, well, this is not the exact one, but here is I think I got this for my sister. It's not that expensive. You guys can save up for this. All right, so it's got the deep red light therapy and the near infrared. So it's combined. So this is amazing. This is my favorite thing. Everybody's like, okay, you don't look your age, blah blah blah. This is it. You need to first you do your whole skincare routine, right? And then you sit in front of the red light therapy, like this chick. You want to get 6 inches away. 6 inches. Most guys don't know what 6 inches is. So you use a measuring tape the first few times. But anyways, so you're going to get 6 inches away from your face. You are going to see everything messed up. You're going to see green, all right? Because it's red lights up in your face, all right? This is, just get used to it. You'll get used to it, all right? You can handle it, all right? It also, again, this is not medical advice, but if you have macular degeneration in your family lineage, this can prevent this from happening and help reverse if you do it early. I am very old. Everybody at my age in my family needed glasses. Guess who doesn't need glasses? That's right. I don't need glasses. Okay, so make sure if you have macular degeneration in your family, you use this light. Now you're going to be sitting there like, what am I doing? This is so stupid. Blah, 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 blah. It's not doing anything. You're going to like gaslight yourself like this is a waste of time. It's not a waste of time. This is something you have to do. you're not going to like overnight see a miracle. If your face is irritated and you put this on 6 inches from your face and you sit there for 25 minutes, your face will not be as irritated after. And then you'll be like, oh, okay, it did something. That's weird. It's just a light. That's interesting. But this, for the macular degeneration stuff, you're not going to see anything instant. You need to use it long term. We're talking 6 months plus. Yes, they do. But also, you can get this if you have like, you can get like a stand or like a tripod thingy for like holding an overhead light. Like, they're not that expensive, right? Get one online, and then you can hang this from it and like put it over your head while you're sitting on the couch watching television, and it's doing its thing. Because the caps, you need to get millions of little tiny lights, and those are hella expensive, hundreds and hundreds of dollars, not more. So be very careful with that, because you don't want to waste your time with just one spot here, one spot there. What you want, like 20 hairs to grow back? No, you want the whole thing. So you don't want it stuck here. You just want it like 6 inches away, pointing down, boom, and you're getting everything on your whole head. Also, one of the things that can cause hair loss in this area, which a lot of dudes get, is histamines. So remember, guys do not react the same way as girls do to high histamine levels. So they might get histamines attacking the hair follicles. So go back to my old histamine videos and look for ways that you can lower your histamine levels, especially if you would like to keep your hair. All right, let me see. All right, I think that's pretty much it. I have been here for an hour. I'm going to now order some hair care products. Oh my gosh, let's finish this. Hair oils, awesome. Heat and UV protection. So if you use heat or you're going on the sun, it'll tell you what to use. How freaking cool is that? And then some extra hair growth tips. Scalp massages, you want to do this. You don't want to like do that as much as you want to move the scalp like this, right? So you're doing like this, like grab the skin and then move the skin instead of like scraping on the skin. All right. So that is your scalp massage, 2 to 5 minutes daily. They say use this oil and serum. You just need to increase circulation. You don't need a serum. You don't need to get greasy, please. Inversion method, flip yourself upside down 4 to 5 minutes. I guess you can like hang your head off the bed and then you can massage your head. Satin pillowcases, stay the hell away from microfiber. That is toxic as hell. Please never touch microfiber as long as you can, as long as you live. Instead of satin pillowcases, I would say real 100% silk pillowcase. I know you're like, this is a girl thing. No, this is a human. You have hair, you have a face. This is a human thing. Also, you don't want to toss and turn, because that when you toss and turn, it tugs on the hair, and then you get the what's it called? Like from pulling the hair, it'll fall off. Avoid harsh hair brushing. Yes, okay. Be gentle. Silk hair wraps or a bonnet. Okay, silk hair wraps are awesome. If you're a guy and your hair is like more than like a few inches, you still need one. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what race you are. It's not a race thing. I don't care what gender you are. It's not a gender. You need one. You want to keep your hair, you need one. So you don't like, you're not tossing and turning and like ripping it off. Just use it. Next is reduce stress. We can't reduce stress in this universe. Take supplements that have silica, biotin, and collagen. Not the over-the-counter ones, I would say. Do not bother with those. You also need to increase your ferritin levels. Ferritin. Look that up. You need ferritin. Iron, right? Ferritin levels. Okay. All right. So I think that's enough for today. I think we got some good information on products and what to do. I know you won't, but like, if you want to keep your hair, it's a good way to keep your hair. I don't know. Look, not everybody wants to keep their hair. Just shave it. Just shave it bald. Like, who really freaking cares? At a certain point, like, no matter how much anti-aging stuff you do, we're all going to get old and turn to dust. So everybody, at least I hope you learned one thing, and that is that everybody needs to get on ChatGPT. It's free, and learn what you can do to get your perfect skincare, hair care, body care routine going. It'll tell you all these crazy tips for free. We don't need a dermatologist anymore. I'm just saying. Also, if you have rosacea or things like that, you can even look up what can I do? What kind of supplements are helpful for rosacea? And if you ask very in-depth questions, it'll give you more in-depth answers. So you really have to work with ChatGPT and log in so it knows who you are and what you're capable of understanding. It assumes everybody is really low IQ in the beginning and says, get to your doctor, because it doesn't know if you can understand complex thinking yet. So prove yourself to it. And anyways, have a great day, you guys. And I wish you all the best. And yep. Bye now.
Start the revolution, let the truth begin. Wake up, defeating lies. Control the media's got you hypnotized. Trust authority, they'll take your soul. Break the chains, find your own control. Wake up.